What's it like to be the only boy in an all-girls school? A boy is chasing after a cat but accidentally breaks through the roof, falling into a bathhouse full of girls. Before the boy can feast his eyes, suddenly, a blonde girl appears before him, and their eyes meet. Lucas suddenly remembers what the old man who sold coal told him. If he doesn't want to be slapped, he must praise the other person first. However, it's clear he shouldn't have believed the old man's nonsense. Lucas is thrown into a dungeon, and just when he doesn't know what to do, a girl appears before him. The girl comes closer, looks at his pitch-black sword, curious about Lucas's identity. Coincidentally, at that moment, another girl arrives to inform that the headmistress wants to see him. After learning the details of the situation, the headmistress not only releases Lucas, but also wants him to stay and work here. Facing the headmistress's decision, both of them are puzzled. As it turns out, the headmistress knew Lucas from a long time ago, back when the world was under the rule of the Saved Empire. But due to a coup 5 years ago, the mighty old empire was replaced by the weaker new kingdom. Thanks in part to a jet-black mechanical dragon, he single-handedly destroyed all the mechanical dragons of the old empire. People called him the Black Hero. But to this day, no one knows what happened to him, and Lucas happens to be the prince who saved the empire. Also, because of that political turmoil, there are very few surviving male citizens, so they want to keep precious Lucas here. Before Lucas can agree, the next moment, a girl bursts in through the door, and she's the golden-haired girl who saw him naked last night. Golden-haired girl won't allow a weirdo like Lucas to stay on campus. The headmistress, seeing the situation, hands Lucas over to her for handling. The next moment, she challenges Lucas to a duel. While the girls are excitedly watching, the shopkeeper informs them that Lucas has never lost in any competition in the capital city. He even holds the title of the weakest with an undefeated record. With this revelation, golden-haired girl decides they should settle the duel with Jan Ken. If she wins, Lucas will be released without charges. But if she loses, Lucas will be incarcerated. Before leaving, she reveals her name, and she's the princess of the new kingdom that destroyed Lucas's empire 5 years ago. Lucas's decision to save the empire makes his sister very angry. He learns that, like himself, she has never participated in the rite of passage. The day of the competition arrives quickly. The arena is already packed with girls. They are highly interested in the upcoming duel. At the command of the instructor, the entire arena is sealed off. The competition begins. Lucas draws his sword from his waist, summoning his flying mechanical dragon. However, what he didn't expect is that he summoned a legendary divine gear dragon. Different from ordinary mechanical dragons, divine gear dragons are rare weapons passed down from ancient times. Only those with great strength can control them, meaning Lucas doesn't stand a chance. The opponent strikes first. Faced with such a huge difference in strength, Lucas's great sword is quickly shattered, but he remains calm. He proposes that if they can fight to a draw, the princess should repair his sword for free. This statement infuriates the princess. She decides to no longer hold back and activates the final form of her weapon. Lucas is about to be blasted to bits along with his dragon. He remains resolute in not using the black sword. The next moment, he launches an attack using small drones to block Lucas's movements, followed by a powerful shot that breaks through the protection barrier. Yet, miraculously, Lucas escapes unharmed. At this point, the princess understands why Lucas is known as the sinfully weak, undefeated one. But escaping to achieve a draw is impossible. Lucas, wearing his divine gear armor, launches a finishing attack. Using a gravitational spell to bury Lucas deep underground. Seeing Lucas incapacitated, the princess is about to deliver the final blow, but the mechanical dragon suddenly goes out of control. Lucas's friends realize that the dragon is going berserk, and thus the princess is unwilling to win this way. Suddenly, a terrifying roar is heard. Everyone looks up in fear at the mythical creature attacking the birdcage from the sky, a creature that should only exist in ruins, yet it's here now for unknown reasons. Before anyone can react, the creature's countless spikes pierce through the protective barrier. Just when disaster is about to strike, Lucas arrives in the nick of time, saving the princess's life. Lucas asks a favor from the princess. He'll distract the creature's attention while the princess delivers the final blow. The signal is drawing the sword. After a fierce struggle with the creature, Lucas draws his short sword, although he's hit by the creature. With his signal ready, a red light cuts across the sky. While they successfully deal with the creature, Lucas is left seriously injured. After this battle, whenever the princess thinks of Lucas, her heart aches more. When Lucas finally wakes up from his coma, the princess is there with hot water and a towel. His arrogant attitude thanks her for saving his life. After learning that Lucas saw everything last night, he decides to no longer hide his secret. The emblem on Beck's stomach is the same symbol used during the Empire's rescue. The princess asks Lucas to promise not to tell anyone. And she makes him swear allegiance to the Empire. This way of becoming friends is new to both of them. The princess decides to let Lucas stay, and she's already arranged for him to save the academy tomorrow. Today marks Lucas's first day at the all-girls school. After a brief introduction, the teacher asks him to take any empty seat. Facing the expectant gazes of the girls, a pink tuft of hair disrupts his tranquility.